Hi, I'm Deborah Martinez. My speech topic today is about school uniform policy. Here's my audience. What if I told you we could improve attendance and graduation rates and decrease suspension rates? Would you want to know the secret to get this done in your child's school? According to the article, Do Uniforms Make Schools Better, written by Marian Wild, she explains how a professor at Youngstown State University reviewed graduation, suspension, and attendance rates in over 64 public high schools. Her study concluded that uniform policies made a positive impact in these schools. If, if we as parents would like to see these positive impacts in our community schools, we need to petition our local schools to enforce a school uniform policy. Let's first take a look at the problems schools face without a uniform policy. Michelle Kuzma notes in the argument for school uniforms that educators and experts both believe that students who wear uniforms feel more professional, therefore act more professional. So, in a school where uniform policy is not enforced, students are more likely to pick on fellow peers, be distracted from learning, and be more focused on fashion. Parents can also find themselves overspending on wardrobes each year. And families that are able to buy name brands or expensive items can also become victims of theft. This in turn leads to more bullying and negativity in the schools. Ultimately, this is distracting from our children's learning. When distracted from learning, grades are lowered, behavioral issues arise, as well as suspension rates. Teachers often become more focused on behavior management and less time on curriculum. Students are less motivated to attend school, lowering attendance rates, which in turn causes lower retention rates, leading to less students graduating. Now, let's see a school uniform policy, how it can be a positive contribution to our schools. In the article, Benefits of Wearing a School Uniform in Elementary School by Elizabeth Hannigan, illustrates how our children are inspired and greatly influenced by the media. Teens and young children often want to mimic the attire of celebrities and the latest trends. With the use of school uniforms, there is no longer that possibility. This will decrease peers from being distracted from who can afford to follow the latest trends and who cannot. When this distraction is avoided, bullying is less likely to occur. When bullying decreases, students can remain focused on learning and increase grades. Now, with the increase in grades, students are more motivated to attend school and more likely to graduate. Uniforms are usually inexpensive and therefore save parents a lot of money. Also, the stress of trying to figure out what the kids will wear decreases when you do have uniforms. Students all dressed alike gives them a sense of belonging and pride in their school and education. When students value their education, they learn to value their own mind and learning process and not only focus on their outer appearance. Once again, I ask, would we as parents, as community, and society want to see an uprise in attendance in graduation and see suspension decrease? Yeah, yes we do, because we want a better future for our children. We want to set them up to be successful. Although we know uniforms are not a quick fix, it is a positive step towards success. We know how uniforms can positively change our schools and children. Let's view a couple of uniforms. First we have a little navy blue dress. It has a collared shirt or collar with the pleats on the bottom. We also have just a regular polo with a collar and some buttons. This can come with short sleeve or long sleeve during the winter. And pretty much they just go according to the school colors. For bottoms, they can usually wear skirts, a set of khaki shorts like these without any cargo sides or anything like that. And also khaki pants will work as well. So we do need to take action. We need to be advocates for children's education. And remember, our children are tomorrow's society. Let's use our voice to make a positive change. We can come together as parents, go to school board meetings, and write proposals to the principals. This will make them aware of our need and want to enforce a school uniform policy. After all, these are our children and our hope for tomorrow.